With us now is Susan Wright from the international aid organisation Doctors of the World, which has been providing vital healthcare to victims of the earthquake. Thanks very much for coming in. Your organisation is still there. Just tell us what they're doing now, a year on.
Well, a year on, the truth is that we're still in an emergency situation. It would be great to come and say that things had really moved on, but by almost any measure, the emergency continues full force. As he mentioned, both the earthquake and then the hurricanes, and then, of course, recently the cholera outbreak, which is still not under control. The fact is, we, Doctors of the World, has been in Haiti for 15 years, even before this happened. And often it's overlooked that even before the earthquake, they were just on the brink of surviving. And something like this, of course, would bring anybody to the very brink of disaster. And that's exactly what we've seen, unfortunately.
And how do you actually work out there in coordination with other agencies? We were talking to the Merlin organisation earlier, which has done a report saying that it's been concerned by a lack of coordination often between agencies going in and local medical staff.
I think we're a bit different in that, as I said, we have quite a long time in the country, and most of the people that we work with are not other international NGOs. 95% of our staff is made up of Haitians, actually, people who know the landscape both literally and figuratively, who have extraordinary skills to offer. That's something that's often overlooked by international NGOs, who bring in their own experts, and then the question is, what did they leave behind? We always work side by side with the local both authorities and whatever healthcare professionals are available to us. I think there's lots to be negative about what international NGOs have done, but I think the extraordinary courage that's been shown by the Haitian people is something that's often overlooked. The fact that a lot of our local staff, who had been with us for years, literally minutes after the earthquake, having lost everything, many of them having lost family members, jumped right back into work to do whatever they could to help, and we owe them as much support as they possibly can be given.
So when you say there's lots to be critical of about what the international NGOs have done, what would you pick out? What would you be concerned about?
Well, I think you've mentioned, and a lot of people have mentioned, the lack of coordination and whether or not we're effectively duplicating each other's efforts, and I think that's something that's got to be looked at.
Does that always happen? Is that an inevitable part of an emergency response?
It'll always be true to some extent. I think Haiti is quite unusual because, as you know, the ordinary mechanism for coordination would, of course, be the Haitian government, which was all but destroyed, both physically and, of course, the people who had extraordinary losses.
So could things have been done differently to have meant that Haiti would be in a stronger position right now? Because obviously there have been other things that have happened since the earthquake, but might things have been done differently?
I think the biggest difference would have been if people had kept the promises they made to the people of Haiti. You'll remember in March, just a few months after the earthquake hit, there was the international community coming together in New York at the UN, pledging over $10 billion, saying that that's what it would take to rebuild Haiti. A year on, of course, we're in this situation in part because we've seen only a very, very small percentage of that money come forward. Where are those promises that were made to the people of Haiti? Rebuilding takes time, but of course it also takes resources, and I think we're all to blame for that.
Thank you very much for coming in, Susan Wright.
Certainly.
Thank you.